And then Tammy, do you mind going to the actual YouTube channel to make sure that we're live?
Not at all. I'm on there right now.
Okay, perfect. I think I'm gonna have to mute out. And then Tammy, okay, I feel like we're there. We still live?
We are live. I can
Perfect.
see us on the website.
Okay, awesome. Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for spending your Wednesday evening with us. We are in one of our final Community Budget Review Committee gatherings virtually this year. Tonight, I'm gonna walk us through. You already know our housekeeping because we've been together for a minute now. But there is a document that is holding all of our running questions. Ms. Cheryl Pittman does all of our back-end logistics. And tonight we are here to officially move us forward into the voting of our local option. So your QA, we're going to keep these resources on our webpage all throughout the summer and all leading into the fall because we've got more folks coming in to the meeting for tonight. It looks like you're all call worked. Director Booth, appreciate that. All of our sessions and documents are sent via email and are actively posted on our CBRC website. And then, of course, even throughout the summer, we are still online. We're still tapped in. So if you need any logistical support or any follow-up information, Ms. Cheryl Pittman will be available to offer some support. With that, I'm going to connect us to our director, Tammy Booth, who's going to lead us in the vote and just a kind of overview of our local option levy report.
All right. Thanks for queuing that up for me, Nicole. So we're going to get into the heart of why we're here tonight to talk through the local option levy report. We have an opportunity for discussion, and I'm just holding space if there was anything that we wanted to talk about specifically around the report. And then I'm going to show you the versions of the report shortly after. Okay. I just want to note that there were a couple versions that were linked to the report. The first version is the version as presented that had a space for the date. We're meeting today. And so there, I'll show you the staff version that will update that. The other portion was around the CBRC members that contributed to the report and the voting members. And so the staff edit version updates the date to today's date for the vote. And then I've taken a stab at the language where we could acknowledge the members that participated in the process, but that are not present for the vote. And so is so long as, and this might be too small, you let me know if we need to zoom in, as we're okay with that language acknowledgement. I would, and then I'll scroll up to show you the date change. This would be what I would request that you would approve. And then the other change is just right at the top, the July 9th date today. It's Watson.
Sorry, you all. I don't like interrupting your official business, but I want to make sure that we are following our committee charter. And I noticed that Adrielle is not with us. And normally our chair kind of opens us and gets us started. Would that be necessary for tonight as well? Or is this less formal of a space because we are moving into our final options together? I feel like this is still a committee meeting and we probably should have maybe Karanja as a co-chair since he is here tonight, officially open the meeting so I can just jot down meeting minutes because I don't see Cheryl tonight. So I just want to make sure that I'm helping do my part. So Karanja, if you can hear us, we would just love for you to state the following. We hereby open our, formally open or officially open our Community Budget Review Committee for Thursday, July 9th. I may have to ping him on the side. Let's see. Hey, Karanja, can you hear
We
me?
officially start our community board meeting for July, excuse me, not July, Yeah, July 9th, 2026.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Co-Chair Cruz. Appreciate you. I'll go ahead and knock the minutes that we are getting started at about 5:20. So Tammy, if you'll just kind of re-walk us through just a little bit of what you shared, that will make me feel really good. Reporting that out to Chief Morrison that we are following our charter.
Excellent. All right. So we are reviewing our local option levy report and the version differences between the draft report and the staff report. There's two minor edits, being the date, acknowledging today's date that we are voting, and then the distinction between the current membership and then the expired term members who fully participated in the process, but due to timing, were not able to cast their vote tonight. And so, assuming there are no questions or concerns around this, I would move us back into our slide deck and let our vice chair or co-chair take on the role of coordinating any sort of motion.
So let me step into support for just a moment. So Tammy, we are now at the space in the committee process where we're going to vote on our the draft of our committee report. Am I correct? So what that would look like, committee, we remember if we did this maybe back in February, maybe March, when we did our vote for leadership. We had several motions on the floor. And so what you see in that second box is the Karanja, if you can hear me again, that will be the statement you will make. We'll need a second, and you'll just say, I second, and then we'll open it up for discussion. And then after discussion is complete, we'll close discussion with another motion and move right to the vote, and I'll capture your in favor, opposed, or any abstentions. Okay. All right. Karanja, if you can hear us, we need a motion on the floor.
Yeah, I move the CVRC approve the local option levy report.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Shane, was that you? Is that your
Yep.
voice? Okay.
That's
so
right.
Shane, seconds. Any discussion? The answer can be no. But I'm going to wait just a moment and look at screens and just look at chat and just make sure. Raja, motion, second, Shane. Okay. No chat. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you, Anne. Okay. Okay. Hearing no discussion, I feel like we are ready for a official vote. So let me just check our meeting minutes. I just want to make sure we're following. Yeah, okay, we're following process. All right, Karanja, I need you one more time, buddy. That means that we're gonna close hearing none discussion, and we can move right into our official vote. And so then the language you would say is that that there's a motion on the floor for us to approve our CBRC committee report. And we'll say all in favor, any opposed, and any abstentions. I can put that in the chat too if I need to.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Hold on, coming right to you. Because I'm going to do it in the private. Okay. Hold on, yeah, I'm just typing the script.
Hearing none, we move the vote. All those in favor of approving the CVRC local levy report, say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed?
And 100.
So I have 6 in favor. Karanja, will you end the vote by asking if there are any abstentions?
Any abstentions?
So it looks like
Sorry, I was trying to
Go
come
ahead,
up.
Shannon. I saw your mouth going. I saw your mouth going. Okay, so it looks as if our motion to approve the CBRC local option levy report has passed with a vote of 6 in favor, none opposed, and no one abstaining. Let me make sure I've got the right number of folks on this call. We have Ms. Shannon, we have Andy, Ann, Karanja, Minyana, maybe it's Mayana, and then Shane. That's my 6. Okay. Director Booth, we're back up to you. We have finished that portion of the presentation.
Great. I just want to say thank you all for your hard work throughout this entire process, for showing up tonight and continuing to move things along. It's been incredible to watch this throughout this process. And the next steps or the next places we're moving into, there will be more activity that happens as you continue your term. Look for some recruitment opportunities, look for some future communications. We're currently targeting October, November for our first meeting date to try and bring you in early. I know that Chief Morrison is very excited to get started with that work, and so we'll be able to have that communication. Some of that is a little dependent on how the recruitment goes, and so we're going to start that earlier to try and hit those dates. And I would just open the floor to Chief Morrison to offer us any closing remarks.
I just want to thank everyone for their time. I appreciate Director Booth, Alexandra, Nicole for her support, and Ms. Cheryl Pittman, who is working on the backside ongoing with us. We do have a commitment to incorporate the CBRC throughout the year so that it's the information you receive at the budget during budget development and for the proposal does not come as a surprise, and that you feel kind of plugged into our operations. And so I'm really looking forward to that, and appreciate the flexibility, the extra meetings to get our strong understanding of our local option accountability and the methodology that we use. That was really affirming to walk through that process. So for folks that weren't able to be there for that meeting, I highly recommend checking out the recording, because it was really a terrific exercise for us to go through and show the work and inform what folks could expect in the future. So that's all I've got for WIND. And just great appreciation for everyone who worked on both the CBRC budget report to the board. I know that there was a lot of passion around that. And then coming back in a separate work session in order to get this certification approved. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chief Morrison. I won't belabor us, you all. We have done a really important thing tonight in this school year, and I echo Director Booth and Chief Morrison. As someone who's just sat adjacent to you this year, I've learned so much about this process, and have been really, not in the word impressed is coming to mind, but more, not inspired, because that sounds kind of corny, but you all, budgets aren't easy, and it's a different language. And so to see you tackle deep challenge and questions in a way that felt integrous and honest, and with deep advocacy, it was a really great learning experience to do this alongside you. And I appreciate you taking me along on the ride for you, or with you. Karanja, we can, after we are commence our meeting, which you're going to help us close in just a moment with an official closure of the meeting, and then I'll take a timestamp. Then we'll have some space for questions that are off the record. If there are no other questions that are on the record, or anything you might need, stay connected, keep tapping into our web pages. And then, of course, I'm going to volunteer them because I know their heart. If you need anything, Director Booth, Chief Morrison, they are available, only an email away. And we are working all throughout the summer to make sure that we're ready for our babies in the fall. With that, I will wait for Co-Chair Cruz to officially close our space.